Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Сегодня мы продолжаем играть в Warframe. Первый стримчик у нас прошел довольно-таки неплохо. И мы побегали даже с подписчиками, поиграли, посмотрели. Надеюсь, на этом стримчике мы тоже что-нибудь интересное сделаем. Так что усаживайтесь поудобней, а мы начинаем. Забираем награду.
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read them.
Так, у нас тут какие-то кланы, мы пока ничего принимать не будем. Забрал я наше оружие. И мы, наверное, повысим ранг мастерства. Сейчас, одну секундочку.
Do you remember the old war, operator?
Так, ну что
Ordis
ж.
seems to have misplaced those memories.
Проходим, пойдем мы сейчас на тест мастерства. У нас уже новое оружие. Карас, который мы сделали.
Ready yourself. Again. A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete.
The inbox has messages for the operator. Anything about Ordis in there?
Итак, так. Что нам тут вообще делать, конечно? Ну, пойдем по миссиям. Пойдем туда. Нам надо узел Марса сделать.
Ordis finds it odd that humans only get a few.
And daughters hide the heart of who we are, making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home, push to keep the dark from coming, feel the weight of what we owe. This the song of sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are, making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift, and we're all adrift together, together.
О, Виктор, дружище, привет-привет. Как твои делишки? Как выходной проходит?
О, крутая песня с фактами.
Да, да.
The final coolant tower must be operational in time for my investor showcase. Failure to meet your quotas means one thing: repossession. If you aren't willing to work for your rig, someone else is.
Так, а что тут в этой фортуне делать? Что в этой фортуне делать? Я так понял, фортуна это типа этот торговая площадка, тут это как столица какая-то.
I had people skills. I am very skilled in getting them to leave.
Фортуна это типа форпоста и открытая лока.
А, понял.
Тут квесты.
Так, а как выйти отсюда? Как выйти с фортуны? Чтобы это...
Hello. I am Smokefinger, antiquarian, historian, and now, through a bewildering series of circumstances, an avid geophile. That is to say,
Карта же у тебя
I am
есть.
interested in soil and all the things that may be found in it. Let me show you what I mean.
Так, тоже
The first time
чертежи.
you won. See you later then. So to speak.
Accurate reports earn substantial rewards.
I was once like you. Poor, indebted, lazy. Then the voice
Busy.
spoke to me. It
Oh,
said,
an outworlder. A tenno. Look, we're a corpus operation, we are, but these people are Solaris. We work for a living. We don't need no trouble, and we don't need no one getting hurt. You wanna help? Go buy something from Thursby. He's been staring down the barrel of a repo order ever since he took on his parents' debt.
Большие ворота — это выход.
Busy. Oh, an outworlder. A tenno. Look, we're a corpus operation, we are, but these people are Solaris. We work for a living. We don't need no trouble, and we don't need no one getting hurt. You wanna help? Go buy something from Thursby. He's been staring down the barrel of a repo order ever since he took on his parents' debt. Ugly thing, repossession. A Solaris falls too deep in debt and Neff sends in his repo squads to take what he says he's owed. You know, mechanical body parts, even a full rig. In Thursby's case, because he got none of that, they take the organics. Arms and legs. Yeah, there's a market for those too. Fucking what? Neff wants to start that fossilized
Вроде Q нажми там быстрый ТП по НПС.
It's damaged Oracle tech, not a bleeding mower. You can't just turn it on. Throwers to all outbound rail tractors.
If you need scrap and a snap, just talk to your junkyard diplomat. That'd be me, Thursby, Thunderstruck, Short on Pluck, down in his luck, whatever. Tell me you want to buy something. Please. I need this. Utica sent you? A tenno? To help meet me quota? Well, I'll be. You know, you could buy some scrap, but if you really wanted to help, you could source me some supplies. Something I can sell. Not this garbage. I know where the taxman keeps the good stuff. If you're up for that sort of thing, boss, head topside.
Привет, 100 лет не заходил.
Ну, Фрости, и тебе привет, приятного просмотра.
She means well. Don't want to see nothing bad happen to us workers. But there was a time she had another name. Fox Solaris. The voice of the resistance. The voice of Solaris United. She stood up for us. Said how wrong this all is. She always said Solaris United was all of us. But it weren't nothing without her. When the trouble happened, Neff did try to identify her. What he did to the others. What happened on deck 12. She's always been kind to me. What happened to them was never her fault. When my parents passed, I inherited their debt, and boy were they owing deep. Can't work to pay it off, cause I ain't got no augmentations. And I can't buy augmentations on account of all my debt. Vicious cycle, right? So, here I am, selling useless scrap at the edge of a coolant canal.
Treasures await release from stone and soil. A most fulfilling career for one so minded.
I, Nathaniel, with the will of the void, have turned this wasteland into a paradise of profit.
You ever been out on the Valis, boss? She's a miracle, she is. A blizzard in a firestorm. All thanks to the magic of rebooted Orican tech. And the blood and the sweat of so many thousands of Solaris. But, you know what Yuriko always says. She says,
Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya. Thursby, what's going on? You keeping your nose clean?
Yuriko? Sure I am. Just giving a tour to my shiny boss here, you know, earning a wage any way I can.
Alright then, Thursby. Just don't let this outworlder get you into trouble.
I need something I can sell, you know? Spare parts, quality merchandise, see? I know where the Corpus drops supplies. You can get in and out before anyone catches wind of what we're up to.
Ты пробежал ТП.
Sneak and peek, boss. Crates full of the good stuff should be nearby.
Да, может быть, может быть. Ну ладно, придется возвращаться. Так, а мне наоборот, мне не надо это... ТП, мне ж надо там завершить миссию.
This is bad. We've put all of Fortuna in jeopardy.
Там можно перепрыгнуть, но ты еще не умеешь паркур.
The taxmen have imposed. I bid you the warmest of farewells.
I know where the taxman keeps the good stuff. If you're up for that sort of thing, boss, head topside. She means well. Don't want to see nothing bad happen to us workers. But there was a time she had another name. Fox Solaris. The voice of the resistance. The voice of Solaris United. She stood up for us. Said how wrong this all is. She always said Solaris United was all of us. But it weren't nothing without her. When the trouble happened, Neff did try to identify her. What he did to the others. What happened on deck 12. She's always been kind to me. What happened to them was never her fault. When my parents passed, I inherited their debt, and boy were they owing deep. Can't work to pay it off, cause I ain't got no augmentations. And I can't buy augmentations on account of all my debt. Vicious cycle, right? So, here I am, selling useless scrap at the edge of a coolant canal. You ever been out on the Vallis, boss? She's a miracle, she is. A blizzard in a firestorm. All thanks to the magic of rebooted Oracle tech. And the blood and the sweat of so many thousands of Solaris. But, you know what Utica always says. She says,
Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya. Thursby, what's going on? You keeping your nose clean?
Utica? Sure I am. Just giving a tour to my shoddy boss here, you know, earning a wage any way I can.
Alright then, Thursby. Just don't let this outworlder get you into trouble.
I need something I can sell, you know? Spare parts, quality merchandise, see? I know where the corpus drops supplies. You can get in and out before anyone catches wind of what we're up to. Sneak and peek, boss. Crates full of the good stuff should be nearby. the old Unico, we be taxing taxmen on the regular. What else can you find? Amazing! With this haul, won't be just my debts getting paid off. You're gonna make more than one Solaris happy today, boss. Unbelievable! Why stop here? With your power, we could hit Nev hard. Make him pay for all he's done to us. Blow up his precious coolant tower before he's even had a chance to show it off to his mucking board.
Thursby? What are you thinking? You're on an unsecured channel. You want a corpus spy drone hearing what you're up to? Ah, muckers. Too late. Got no choice. Tenno, you got Thursby into this mess, so you can damn well help him out of it. Tenno, you're looking for the corpus spy drone that overheard Thursby's little guided tour. Find the drone before it reports back to Central Command. The drone is nearby. Ground it. And I'll see if I can still hack one of these things. Hold on, Tenno. Been a while since I did this. Now where is that recording of Thursby? And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done. Legging it. Take out as many as you can. Keep him quiet. Well, well, well. You're a bright spark and no mistake. Could have used you back in the... Don't let me catch you running more missions for Thursby. Understood?
impossible. Yet the profit is
Well,
within our
well, look at you, a tenor, fine, kind, and benign. Ticker can spot an ambidexter a block away, and Stardust, you ain't it. So listen, and listen tight. My real line is debt forgiveness. Charity. You buy some poor rig jockey's debt, and they sidestep brain shelving. Every sinner's a winner. Now, I'd appreciate you keeping this little old conversation to yourself. And when I ask you for help, you look me in my baby blues and say, yes. You know where to find me.
Doesn't matter.
Hi, boss. Yuko says that if I try anything like that again, she'll rip me arms off herself. But yesterday didn't have enough lucre to stay out of repo. Now I got what I need to open my own shop. Get me head out of the red. All I need is a ripe hook. Something to set old Thursby apart. Something memorable. Oh, almost forgot. Biz heard of what you did. Said he wanted to speak with you. Lower parts, get a head start if you're building a cart with Thursby. Well,
resurrect the
The tenor Unico mentioned. How do you do, Outwelder? My mission is to conserve this region's unique species. You know, before the corpus drive them to extinction. I'm known as the business. Utico calls me Biz. I wasn't always about the preservation of life, more the strategic deletion of it. Conservation may be my calling now. The scales still require an occasional adjustment. Head to the Vallis if you're looking for some work. Are you averse to getting your hands dirty? Send a message. I've learned that the head of the Corpus Repo Squad has made a hit list of indebted Solaris. Before his goons can do their thing, I've got a K-bomb with his name on it.
Biz! That's not what we discussed. Wait. There's a repo list? Who's on it? Crap. Okay. Fine. But we do this my way. No K-bombs. Had about enough mess for one day. We do this quietly, and maybe, just maybe, Neff doesn't find out. Biz, this isn't the old days. We've got no leverage now. All we can do is try to save our people from getting ground up by the bureaucracy.
People are already getting ground up, Udi. Debt on debt, accident by accident, repo by repo. How many even remember actual freedom?
You're nearing the secure area. Steal that list. Don't get noticed. If they destroy the data, we won't know who to hide from Neff's Reaper Squad.
Как же этого ТП не хватало раньше?
Trip the alarm. It's now or never, Sparky. Yank that data. That's in file. Okay. Okay. Guys. Biz. It says they're going after your field team. Today.
They're already overdue for a check-in. Outworlder, you need to find my team before Neff's Repo Squad does. They were in debt because they chose the calling of conservation over filling Neff's pockets. It seems like the preacher wanted to make a
Как тебе питомец?
But this isn't the whole team. We need more info. Search the bodies.
Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. No. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah blah blah.
The survivors are being held nearby, awaiting processing. Yudiko, we don't have long.
Not again. Listen, Sparky. I need you to get in there and get our people back. And you don't need to be nice about it. If they're still alive, our team will be here. Taxman.
Did you think I didn't notice your little heist earlier? Quite a stunt you pulled with that young... What was his name? Thursby.
Tenno, you have to get back here before they get to it. Hey, fellas. That's me. Nah, you just missed him, Pete. Oh, I didn't do nothing. You don't understand. Stop! Stop it!
Remember, friend, forego hard work for cheating and stealing, and the void will judge not just you.
Сейчас так сильно упростили жизнь новичкам.
Live together, punish together. If you lot continue along this path, I'll gladly repossess all your riches.
Thursby. I was supposed to protect him, and now he's in pieces. The medic's not sure if they can stabilize him with so much missing. This was a mistake, letting you get involved. Why did I listen to Biz? Maybe it's not too late to impress Neff before his big unveiling. Appeal to his mercy. Sure. Get topside. I'll fill you in. Neff's pushing ahead with activating that coolant tower, but it's not ready. My engineers need a mineral, amarast, to counter the inevitable heat cascade. I've marked an excavation site where you should find some. Bring it back, and maybe we stop the entire Valis from being bathed in slag.
Amarast, do you not understand? Nothing you do will make Neff kind. The more you give, the more he'll take. When you rise up, people get hurt. But if we let that fear divide us, it will only get worse. I saw a Utico I haven't seen for years back there. Fortuna needs that Utico back. We need Vox.
Реактор согласен. Чё, как оно?
О, Ирвин, привет, привет. Все потихоньку, все потихонечку.
That should be enough. Get to the cooling tower before Neff turns on the juice.
Solaris, the investor showcase is tomorrow, and you lot still maintain the coolant tower is not ready. Have you no faith? My test run will commence now, and the board shall know it was I, Nathaniel, who brought the glory of the Oracle to life once more!
He's starting already? Neff's gonna trigger a heat cascade if he boots that coolant tower up without the Amarast. He's going to get us all killed. Hurry!
Solaris, why isn't it working? Fix this!
We're too late. Come back to Fortuna.
Solaris, this disaster is your bumbling. Present me your floor boss.
I am. Floor boss. Udico. FB9. I take responsibility for this.
Finally, one of you shows some backbone. Floor boss, select 50 workers of low efficiency and have them in front of Fortuna for repo. Their upgrades I shall bequeath to Solaris of greater efficiency. And for the failures, brain shelving. Make your list. You have 1 orbit hour.
Udico! You're not going through with this!
Not now, Biz.
Там справа есть и пульт.
replaceable. Corpus engineers are more expensive, but far cheaper than the loss of an Orican cooler spout.
Ever since Neff crushed Solaris United, killed my friends, I've focused on one thing. Keeping him happy. Thought it was the only way to keep people safe. It's not working. Biz is right. Someone needs to say something. Do something. Listen, you don't have to help. You can leave Fortuna and never come back. Wouldn't blame you. This isn't your fight. But, Sparky, Neff's massing his troops outside our doors, and you're the only thing standing between us and bloody oblivion. Knew I could trust you. Take this. There's a present in there for the mucking taxman. Why don't you deliver it to them?
I'm not selling it. Is it you? Thank you, friend. You're most welcome. That's only a couple of hundred credits. But I have given you a gift. You would take that from me and offer nothing in return?
What are you trying to do, Utico? Buy him off? You've lost it. Wait, where's my K-bomb?
Where's my 50 Solaris, Fortuna? You're wasting my time. Who do you think you are?
Well, Sparky, get that case as close as you can to them.
Подарите бомбу, там написано.
We are the used, the mutilated, the indebted. We are Solaris, united. And this tunnel is our messenger. Hello, man. Solaris United. I know that voice. I killed that voice. You are a ghost. But I don't believe in ghosts. Halt repossessions immediately. Recognize the importance of our work. These are our demands. I will find you you are. You don't know what hell you've brought upon your people.
Sparky, not worth it. Get back in here. Ned won't risk destroying Fortuna with that orb. We've bought the time we need.
Если боссов уже видит.
That's right. Scuttle back to your hole. I'm going to replace the lot of you with mowers. In the meantime, Profit Taker here will make sure you stay good and planted.
I owe you an apology, Yudi. And if you see Vox, pass along my thanks.
No, Biz. Thank you for not giving up on me. We all live together.
And we will. We just poked a Kubradon, and if we don't show him who's in charge, we're lunch.
Sparky, Stellaris United's just getting started. Neff won't want us messing with his investor showcase. He's planted that orb mother out there to make sure we stay in here. But now is the time to press the leverage. Head to the surface when you're ready. I've arranged a little something for you. Roki lent us her personal K-drive. Fastest board in the Vallis. See if you can't slip right past that spider mama.
Возвращается на корабль, прокачай моды.
Hit the accelerator, Sparky. No hope of outgunning that orb. How's the ride? If you want one, see Roki when this is all over. Right now, we got a job to do. We made it. Time to give Ned
Ты можешь собирать жетоны.
Patch me into the coolant tower's control system.
ты их не видишь.
Corpus engineers! What's going on down there? I've lost control of the coolant tower. The investors are watching. Acknowledge.
You never had control, Nathaniel. This tower is Solaris United property. We deal with it as we please.
You weasels picked the wrong day for collective bargaining. Corpus kill squads converge on the control cluster at once. Investors! Everything is under control!
Let's turn up the heat on Neff.
Are you freeloaders trying to damage my coolant tower? Oh, of course, all your groveling has moved the bleed-hard Tenno to come to your aid. No matter, my kill squads will carry you all swiftly to the void.
You have been warned. Say goodbye to your precious terraforming project.
Investors! Enjoy this display of security prowess. Rest assured your investment is protected. Solaris United, in the name of the Void, I command you to stop. You're putting my entire enterprise at risk.
Stop the repossessions. Acknowledge our work. Honor the age-old accord between Solaris and Corpus.
You'll destroy Fortuna.
Your fortune is what dies with us, Nathaniel. And we know that to men like you, poverty holds a greater dread than death.
I'll halt the repossessions. Is that what you want? Stop this.
Never forget, Solaris make the Valors work. No Solaris, no Valors. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, I understand.
All I needed to hear. Sparky, drop the Amarest in. Fingers crossed this even works.
Investors, please! I swear! The system works. This is just a minor hiccup. Some minor labor relation issues to deal with. Understand, right? Right? Where are you going?
The heat cascade is dissipating. Readings returning to normal. That did it. Well then, Sparky. Looks like SU is back. Only a matter of time. If it wasn't me, someone else would have done it. Meanwhile, you come see me anytime. Solaris United's got plenty of work for you. Status check on coolant flow. And mind it doesn't off-gas. Boy, I got work if you can keep your mouth shut.
Виктор, как нам вернуться на корабль? А, может покинуть фортуну?
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox. Is your mod collection in order? No, I am not equipped to feel envy.
In an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most lethal security proxy, the Jackal, determine its location aboard this vessel, and destroy it.
Как я понимаю, тебе нужно слабыми модами.
Так а какие... А что мне улучшать, я ж не знаю.
Ок, вопрос. У тебя новое оружие, новый друг. Ты скачал на карту не да.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Не, оружие на Фортуне я не качал. Оружие я не качал на Фортуне. Я только модули
А
повставлял.
ты вставил новые моды в них после Фортуны?
А, нет. Новые модули не вставил. Так, а я... Где на Фортуне оружие? Там именно конкретно оружие качается.
Every Warframe has at its disposal a special blade, a Parazon, as lethal to technology as it is to flesh. Disrupting the Jackal's auto-repair may require it.
У тебя качается любое оружие, что на тебе.
Не, ну я понял, что то, что на мне оружие, оно прокачивается. Так, а на Фортуне... На Фортуне ты имеешь в виду у этих как кого-то улучшать надо? Бо я так, ну, немножечко не понял.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crown.
Ох, вопрос, ты смотрели хотя бы что-то про эту игру?
Ну так, немножко, потому что, ну, когда все знаешь, не так интересно играть.
Watch for an opening and remember your pair is on. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I expected it to be bigger. On the torso, but appendages could be a weakness. Loosened grip ball. Stay ahead of it. Despite the damage, but if it comes down hard, it could give you an opening. Tenno, use your pairs on. System. You'll need to disrupt it with your pairs on. Watch for an opening. Still mobile despite the damage, but if it comes down hard, it could give you an opening. Tenno, use your pairs on. Inbound. Watch your angles now. You're running out of cover. Overdrive precepts. Watch for increased attack speed. clear message to the corpus today. Their war profiteering will not go unpunished. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Стоит?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Да.
Хотя уже пох.
А что там что-то было бы, я так и не понял.
Там, где заключение.
Ну сейчас вернемся.
Oh, Tenno! Oh, I'm glad to see you. You gotta get me down from here, me old mucker. You gotta get me down.
Была кнопка, которую раз 5 показали.
Недостаточно крон.
Hey, please, just get me down from here, okay? They could be back any moment.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Кроны иногда падают с моба, как и звезда Экон.
Oh, I never take charity, but if Tika sends you, I'll make an exception this once.
Это тебе на будущее, чтобы знал.
А, понял, понял.
А рука это типа портала, что ведет на испытание.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Так, что ты, Виктор, говоришь, вернуться туда, в поселение, то для улучшения, или на корабле улучшать? Или на корабле все-таки нам улучшать?
Нет. На корабле.
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please check your inbox.
Dreams. It's on these long and quiet nights I ask myself, how could I do more and do it better? And then something I read.
Saddle up.
Так а что, сами только вот эти улучшать? Или что тут улучшать?
Тебе бы пройти этого босса, еще пару получить ремейт и фрейм танк, один из самых лучших в игре. До моды прокачать. Посмотри, пожалуйста, гайды для новичков, если ты будешь в Warf играть.
Ну, найдем, да, как-то время, чтобы посмотреть. Ну, вроде все, что могли, улучшили. На больше у меня этих
И
нет.
комбинирую разные виды урона.
Ну, вроде все, что могли, поулучшали.
У тебя что, только соло играть стоит?
А я не знаю, а где это глянуть? Я ж откуда знаю? Соло, не соло. Я же даже не знаю, где это выставляется.
Когда запускаешь миссии левый угол.
А,
Не тут.
я понял.
A new quest is available in your codex.
О, КВК убрал, это круто.
Ну, я думаю, может, землю сначала. Тут же что же еще пройти землю надо?
Сделаешь его, у тебя будет собачка. Да.
Tenno, we have intercepted an alarming transmission. The Grineer have obtained samples of the infestation that once ravaged the Orokin. A scientist named Dr. Tengus intends to integrate the samples into his bioweapon research. The Grineer believe they can control the infestation. They are mistaken. We must investigate the laboratory on Mercury immediately. Hurry to M Prime.
Так, и где, например, вот, не надо исследовать биооружие. Где тут выбрать, чтобы быть не одному? Ну, у меня стоит публично. У меня стоит публично, значит, кто-то должен, просто никто, наверное, не подключается.
Ок, так и надо.
I've identified several vulnerable data consoles on this base. Find them and hack in. We need to know the nature of their new bioweapon.
The Tenno! Keep them away from the specimens!
Тебе бы по-хорошему в клан вступить.
Tengus demands absolute secrecy.
Да я уже так и понял.
My scans are not detecting any known biochemical agents. What are they doing down here?
Там в плане можно скопировать чертежи, оружие и многого другого.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. It's too late. We've lost this data. You will need to be more careful with the next vault.
Так, и хорошо. Как мне... А, вот.
Тут надо скопировать данные и найти их.
Так, а почему сбор данных провален? Так, ладно, погнали дальше.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Первые данные ты просрал, потому что попал под камеры.
Я понял.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
После как ты снял защиту и потом попал под камеры, дают 30 сек.
Да, еще просто знать бы, как туда попасть.
Ну блин, я понимаю, надо искать.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Who released the specimens?
They're out! What's going on?
Stop being bested! Forget the Tenno!
The Grineer's biosafety protocols are severely lacking. Their reckless experiments pose a grave threat to the entire system.
Так, мы сейчас, наверное, эту миссию доделаем. На сегодня будем заканчивать. Сегодня понедельник, день тяжелый. Надо еще своими делами, как говорится, позаниматься.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Если что, туда по факту могу допрыгнуть.
Ты имеешь в виду с той площадки, которая вот это стоит? А, уже и второй пришел лифт. Ничего себе.
Excellent work. A clean extraction
Так,
with no alarms. The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
Who let them out? Was it Tengus?
Tengus did this. I know he did.
Someone released these creatures on purpose. They want them to destroy you.
Так, ну что ж, погнали тогда на выход. Уже продолжим тогда на следующем стриме. Немножко надо будет посмотреть про игру, про гайды, что к чему, как качать и что лучше качать.
Another job well executed. Tenno, we have an emergency situation developing. It's more infested. Get to the node I've marked on your navigation console.
Так, ну что ж. На этом мы будем пока заканчивать. Улучшить мы, наверное, ничего не можем. Ресурсы мы все потратили.
Крафт.
Так, а что мы скрафтить можем? Я не знаю, что из этого нам крафтить. Этого у нас компонентов нету.
Берстан. Все надо крафт.
Ну, давайте поставим. Берстаны, вот это. Уже тогда на следующем стриме мы посмотрим все остальное. А на этом на сегодня мы будем прощаться. Уже с вами увидимся завтра в русской рыбалочке. Скорее всего. Так что желаю всем хорошего вечерочка, легкого понедельника. Всем пока-пока и до новых встреч.
Увидимся.